Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to begin a series of recorded lectures on the Elizabethan drama. We have completed 2 plays included in the syllabus. Now this is the 3rd play, written by John Webster, The Duchess of Malfi. So John Webster was one of the finest writers of his period. He was a tragedy writer, also wrote comedies, but he's popularly known for his tragedies. So he's basically a tragedy writer. Now the Duchess of Malfi is a story. It's a story full of melodramatic elements. It's a story of a duchess who has 2 brothers. One is cardinal and the other is a duke of Calabria called Ferdinand. Both her brothers are very greedy. They because the duchess is a widow, and she is a young lady, a fine young lady, a beautiful fine young lady, and she wants to remarry actually, but her brothers don't seem to agree to that idea. They don't want her to remarry because they do not want to share the dukedom of the duchess with some other person. So they don't want her to marry again. So this is the story of actually the Duchess of Malfi. The whole story revolves around the character of the Duchess. There is another important character called Antonio, who is the leading male, one of the leading male characters in the play, who is actually the leading male character. You can call him the hero, but he is not as important as the character of the Duchess. But perhaps the second important character in the play. Basola is the villain who performs the deeds of evil and who actually commits the murders of the important characters, who is who is the thread connecting the important character through his evil. The Duchess secretly marries Antonio. She doesn't want to reveal the truth because she is afraid that her brother would not accept this marriage and they would kill her as well as her husband. So she keeps the marriage secret, and her brothers are suspicious of she being married to someone secretly. And then the brothers hire Basola, who is actually a villain, who is actually an evil character, who is actually an evil person. They hire the services of Basola and they place him in the house of the Duchess, in the palace of the Duchess, as a servant, who makes a scheme and tries to reveal the truth of the Duchess. Ultimately, the truth is revealed because the Duke, one of her brothers called Ferdinand, secretly enters the chamber of the Duchess, and while she was formerly talking to her husband, to whom she has been secretly married. So he goes out, but she doesn't know that her husband has gone out of the room. And in the meanwhile, the Duke Ferdinand, the brother of the Duchess, enters her chamber, and she's talking but she doesn't know that Antonio's husband has gone out of her chamber and Ferdinand has entered the chamber. She reveals the truth, talks to her as she would to her husband. Then the reality is revealed to Ferdinand, and then he plans to murder the Duchess, her children, and Antonio. And then Vasola also kills the two brothers. So this is the story. It's a grave tragedy, very a tragedy that is full of melodramatic elements, full of bloodshed, full of murders. So lots of murders take place in the story. So this is going to be a very interesting piece of writing. We are going to go through it, and we are going to completely and thoroughly read the text of the play. I hope you'll enjoy the story. Thank you.